delay, but we're here and we're going to play some College Football 25. If you guys can hear me, please say yes in the chat. That'll help me out a lot, because if we can just get this rolling with no technical issues, I think the wait will be worth it. I have all of your chats popped up, so I'm going to try and read them in between plays. If you can hear me, and if you can hear the gameplay, please let me know in the chat. That will be very helpful. Okay, someone says yes. Sweet. Just looking for some more yeses. Just ask me any questions if you feel like it. We're going to answer all of these things. Apparently you can't hear me, because my mic is picking up my voice. That's weird. Oh well. Let's see. Can hear you. Yes. It looks like there's more yeses than no. So we're just gonna get going, and if it comes up again, we'll just yeah. So what I'm gonna do today, the challenge that I'm doing, is I'm going to play until I beat a top 10 team. Now, the prerequisites of beating a top 10 team, well, I can be a top 10 team, and the challenge still counts, but I'm going to try and work my way up. So I'm going to start hard, and then make it easier on myself by playing as better teams against a team that EA Sports deems as a top 10 team. But that's just the challenge for when this is going to end. I'm going to test out a bunch of other features. I tinkered around with this game yesterday. It's really fun. It's well worth the wait. If you haven't subscribed already to the other channel, please do. It's extremely skeletal right now, but I'm going to start uploading on that semi-frequently. So you won't want to miss it if you want to watch me play College Football 25. And it'll be more organized and more up-to-date than this setup will. But before we begin further, if you guys haven't noticed, look behind me at the beautiful Michigan-Ohio State flag. That's the sneak preview of what this channel's next steps are going to be. So take from that what you will. And everything's going well. Let's try and get up at some point to 100 concurrent viewers. Okay, I am going to do... What do you guys want to do? Dynasty or Exhibition? And the challenge to end the video counts regardless. It can either be in Dynasty, in anything. I just have to be a top 10 team before I can end this video. Do you want me to try, like, Dynasty, whether it's Michigan, Nebraska, any team? I will pick any team in Dynasty, and then we'll also play some exhibition games, of course. Am I becoming an Ohio State fan, says Zach Scout? No, but I've always prided myself on being a Michigan fan that likes Ohio State, which is weird. And we'll do Dynasty. But before we do Dynasty, and I will pick Wisconsin because the first person to mention a team was Big Ten Quick Talk, and that was Wisconsin. So we'll just go with Wisconsin. Quick little Dynasty run. I'll jump in with the top 10 teams and just try and beat one, test out the recruiting and all that different stuff. Before we do that, I want to do an exhibition game between the Michigan Wolverines and the Ohio State Buckeyes. I'm going to try and just get the challenge over with so that in case I, stink in all of my other games, I can at least just not have to stay up until midnight to fulfill my promise. If I have to stay up that late, I'll eventually go to bed, but I'm very intent on fulfilling the promise that I made. Okay, let me just get to Michigan over here. Yeah, Northern Illinois. I'm going to try and simulate what the Michigan versus Ohio State game will be this year. So I'm going to play Ohio State on the road in just a little bit of an exhibition matchup. This is on Heisman, not doing All-American, none of that stuff. But after this, I'm going to just put it down to 5 minutes. I think 7 minutes, at least in NCAA 14, was pretty realistic. We'll see if it's realistic for this game, but with the new clock features for not just this game, but for actual college football, 5 minutes is probably more realistic.
To the old horseshoe
if the audio's too loud or not, this will be a great time to test like the ideal audio for the video game versus my audio. So just let me know what you think. This is kind of just like an open, almost alpha, beta test, and fun time for us to do things. Because, as I mentioned earlier, this channel is going through a lot of learning. Like, I'm going to try and do things that I haven't done on this channel before. And that's not mentioning this game right here. This is like a side hobby thing. Yeah, my secondary channel doesn't do very well by the season. I'll wait to upload for it until either the winter or the next game comes out, just because I don't want this to take away from
Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway.
And yes, maybe I'm doing some heresy by making this a night game, but I've always wanted the game to be a night game. Always.
And he's coming out of the end zone.
But here we are. They decided to take it out. The AI is
decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Like that.
So Ohio State's offense takes the field to start this game off. These rivalry games can really get them.
How about that? Is that better? Turn it down just a little bit.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both these teams have
after
had
this,
this game circled
we will do a Dynasty.
At the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game.
Okay.
Keep your emotions in check,
and I
sure
stink at usering things, but it's okay. What matters is that what really matters is that I just win this game. What I found in playing Ohio State as Michigan before is they struggle with running the ball outside of the option, and you don't want to press them. Like Michigan's corners, part of it's because I stick at usering for now, but I kept getting torched even if I wasn't using the secondary players. That's how good this Ohio State offense is. And yeah, get Judkins down. What do you guys think of Quinshon Judkins and Ohio State? I actually think that Henderson's the better back, unlike EA Sports, as long as he's healthy. Oh, play action, and good, Mason Graham is decked. All right, how's the audio going now? I'm gonna... Okay, that's better. Try moving your mic closer to you, maybe. I can't really move it closer. No, get him. Okay, good. Good. Forcing punts. Forcing punts. Okay, let me lower it some more to like that. I think that'll work. Okay, Samaj Morgan. Oh, this is actually, if he held his block, that would have been a return for a touchdown. Which I don't think Michigan has seen one of those against Ohio State since Charles Woodson in '97. Gosh, I love these two teams, though, and I love the rivalry. Like, I truly am a weird Michigan fan in the sense that I probably root for Ohio State on average most games, with some rare exceptions. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Michigan's very good at run blocking. Pass blocking, they're okay. Their center's not rated very high in Greg Crippen, which yeah. Oh my gosh. Was that Jack Sawyer? That was stupid, but understandable. I mean, Ohio State's defensive ends. It was Tyler Bourne, apparently. I just got picked off by a defensive end. By a young defensive end. That's even more humiliating. And almost picked it. Will the Thrill Howard. I played Ohio State 5 times yesterday. 5, 6, maybe just 4 times. And something I found is just very interesting is that Will Howard is either Heisman worthy or he just sucks, and there's not much in between. And I think that kind of goes with his general, what are you doing? G. Scott's also really good in this game. He's like a really good tight end. I'm going to try blocking this field goal. Okay. and I got a late start. It sucks. But at least we held them to 3 after what was essentially like a defensive line JT Tuimoloau style pick. Gosh, it was so bad that it was hilarious. I can't even be mad. Yes, Christopher, that is an Ohio State banner. It's also a Michigan banner. It is a Ohio State-Michigan banner. I love Samaj Morgan. Returning things. Let's do some halfback ISO to the left. See if we can't get Donovan Edwards moving. Edwards has a proclivity to fumble if you run him too much. So you really... If I haven't exactly figured out if you can substitute in running backs very well. Crap. Yeah, Ohio State's also really good at getting pressure. They're good at getting pressure. Where they're questionable is stopping the run, which means I should probably be passing. Oh, I threw a pick because I'm that. God. Oh boy. 2 turnovers already. I'm probably not going to. It stinks.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught.
At least we're tackling well. That's another thing too. I'm not used to auto flipping, but apparently you auto flip. I'm thinking this is going to be. It was a read option. I thought it was going to be a counter, which, I mean, he went in the direction of what a counter would have.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
Come on, stop him.
Trying to create some confusion.
Yeah, get behind the line of scrimmage. Ohio State can't run in this game if you play your cards right. They have a really hard time running. They're good at explosive runs, but they're not much elsewhere, except for, of course, gotta watch out for Will Howard. And they're gonna do that. Like, EA Sports is just a video game company. They don't know everything about college football, but Ohio State's gonna do that this year. And they should. It's smart. You add another weapon to your tool belt. Oh, I almost blocked it. If I hit X, I would have blocked that, and I could have taken it back for like 2. That would have been incredible. Okay. So, I'm not gonna... What? Why did you do that? Come on. All right. See, I've played Ohio State as Michigan a lot yesterday, and I eventually got blown out in all of those games. So, if it's any encouragement to you Ohio State fans, is what it is. I'm going to try some no huddle, run it again, see if they can stop me. Very... Oh, come on. We can't hold blocks, but Ohio State's defense, I think, is the highest rated defense. So that doesn't necessarily surprise me. Oh, come on. I can't... I don't know anything. They simulate the crowd noise very well. I mean, I can't tell who's doing what. Oh, 4th and 2. I'm going to go for it. I can't do it. I mean, I could stop him. I've stopped him before, but it's tough. I'm thinking this. I think I can do it here. Mullings ain't fast, but yes. Okay, good. Got it. So let's put Ohio State in a little bit of a predicament here.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go.
Oh, that was PI, or at least defensive holding.
They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable.
I think Orji hasn't completed a single pass yet.
They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the
Oh boy, I mean, this is difficult. This is a difficult. Oh, I got it. Good. I caught him off sides with the no huddle. I did what Michigan State and basically every team tries to do to Michigan.
And you see some people get upset.
I got him offsides using no huddle, which is cursed.
It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach.
Nice.
You know, and the second one, you know,
I wonder if Edwards is hurt.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this
Oh,
drive.
end arounds, as I think Bordeaux has showcased. End arounds are the key. It's more so the touch passes. End arounds are beyond cursed. Again, more so the touch passes, but end arounds still work as long as you don't do them over and over again. Then the defense will eventually catch up to you. Benjamin Hall, nice. So we're in scoring distance here to close out the first quarter.
Finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
The game will later update Ohio State's playbook to be more of a hybrid of Chip Kelly and Ryan Day's offenses. Kevin Chavis says right now it's mainly just Kelly's offense he usually runs. Interesting. Well, thank you for letting me know. Michigan ruined my Penn State 14-0 run in the playoffs. Couldn't stop them. Wow, you already did a Penn State thing. Well, yeah, I mean, Michigan is Penn State's nightmare matchup in touchdown Wolverines. Tyler Morris on the end around. Awesome. Zach Scout go for a fake. Maybe later in the game. I just want to stay in it, kind of. And believe me, when I'm recording Dynasties on my own and not having to answer the chat and multitask and things are better set up, things will be better. Just will be.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch
yeah.
closer.
It's funny because we can only see the Ohio State part. Yeah. That is kind of funny. On my live shows, which I'm hoping to start back up next week, but no promises, you'll see them fairly often if you get them. Is that Sonny Styles? Or is that Lorenzo Styles? I saw Styles. Damn, I think they're going to do counteraction run right. But they run to the left, and thankfully I have good tackling, otherwise that could have been TD. See, I shouldn't be a coordinator. I should never, ever be a coordinator of any kind. I think they're going to run again. They don't, and I got torched. Darn it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Cursed. Oh well, let me try and block it again.
They got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on
nope,
the post. He
didn't
uses
work
his
that
speed.
time.
Nice job by the quarterback, putting it
Well, if
out.
Michigan's defense plays like this year,
Runs it into the end
the
zone.
Wolverines are going to get toasted.
The kickoff
Absolutely
bounces through the
toasted.
end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Let's try a little bit of an option
Here
there.
come those maize and blue winged helmets on
Okay, so I'm
offense.
hoping that with
They are
Edwards
trailing
back
by
in,
10
we
here,
have a
Jesse,
little
but
bit
this is the
of
type
wiggle
team
room.
that seems comfortable
I did
in
not
an
read that
offensive
properly,
shootout.
but that's
Gotta hold
okay.
serve at this
With
point,
the
right? You gotta
option,
drive the field, put some
oh, let me
points
try
on the
this.
board.
RPOs are
They
really
just
cool.
scored. You can answer that now and keep this
I'm
thing
going to try and run an
And I
RPO
think
here.
you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now.
And I waited, and
It's not that big of a
crowd.
deal to get
See,
it.
that's the thing with crowd
Keep being
noise.
you, keep being aggressive.
With
Awesome
crowd
job up front
noise,
by this defensive line. Being
I
so
can't
good
tell
at
exactly
that
what the
attack
routes are.
and
Like, it's showing me
eating
4
blocks,
verts,
eating some
but I
double
called
teams that
stick.
allows these linebackers to run free,
And
unencumbered and
thank
get to the field.
goodness I knew what that
Wide open
was.
downfield.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Get
he
inside the
brought
30.
down
Tyler
that
Morris,
great
that
huge
was what, a
completion.
54-yard
I know it's early
reception?
in the game,
Was
but
that Samaj
defensively after
Morgan?
that play, you know you
Holy
have to
cow.
tackle the catch. When this guy
I only knew
gets the
that was
ball in
X
his hands,
because
he's
that
so
was the only
dangerous
one that
after the
wasn't
fact.
called.
So
Okay,
it's
I'm going
okay
to
for him to
motion,
make catches.
not
Just gotta
motion
get him to the
Edwards. I'm going to
ground
put
quickly.
Edwards on a streak
To the air. It's Orji.
because,
Quarterback now on the run.
well,
Still
no, I'll
working.
just scramble out. I'll
At
take
the
it.
20, he's got
Orgy
space.
looking like Denard
He
Robinson
will
there.
step out of bounds, but
Only
not
thing
before
missing
the big.
is
And a first down
the fact that he
this
hasn't
outbound.
tied his shoelaces. He has
And
the
the
dreads, he
Wolverines
has the
look to keep
build,
this drive
and he
humming.
has the speed.
They'll throw it from the
Okay.
red zone. Nice
Yeah.
run there, picks up a few. And
That's
they'll push him
nice.
out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by
With Michigan, you have to be very creative. And I have only really played as Michigan State. I think I may have played as someone else. Can't exactly remember. I think it's only been Michigan. Oh, no, Nebraska. Nebraska's terrible. I mean, Dylan Raiola is a complete freshman QB in the best sense. Oh, no, come on. I'm not going for it. Can't go for it. Shouldn't have been that arrogant. But I'll make this chip shot. And there was a flag. Did they rough the kicker? I think they roughed the kicker.
There is a flag on the play, and if this is on the defense,
What do they do?
Guys, would you take the points off?
Yes, they roughed the kicker.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defensive
They roughed the
position
kicker.
like that.
This
That
is
penalty's
rivalry
gonna get the
game type
offensive
stuff
first
right
down.
here.
This offensive scoring position
Okay.
with a fresh set of
No! Oh my gosh, hold your blocks. Well, maybe, you know what, it's actually my fault. It's my fault. I'm running slow developing shotgun plays, and I shouldn't be doing that. I'm going to look for... No, come on. Gosh darn it, and Alex Orji's hurt. Okay, I think that means Jack Tuttle is in the game? No, it's apparently Davis Warren. That sucks. Well, I ended up having to kick a field goal anyway. So here we are. And it's good. So 17-10, I've been able to drive down the field, albeit on some fluky plays. And here we are. Let's see if I can get a stop.
So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team.
This is probably the best I've played against Ohio State, which says something because I threw 2 picks like an idiot. Okay, go for a fake, OH. I am going to substitute for Davis Warren, just for now. Because I think if I can get put down. Henderson runs for a 4-yard loss. If you guys are paying attention and you want to try calling plays, like for me, I'll take any suggestions that you have. No? Okay, good. 2-minute warning. It's also very hard to play man against this Ohio State team. Yeah, back off just a little bit. And they're going to run it again? What? No, there's no way. What? They converted on a run on... Gosh, it's annoying. I'm probably showing too much emotion for my own good. Watch, they're going to torch me. I'm telling you, this offense is good. If you don't play perfectly against it, you're screwed. I guess they were trying to burn clock or get themselves in better field position. I don't know. And Abuka breaks tackles, and he can juke. This sucks. They're going to score before half. All because Ohio State fans have to be, like, enjoying this. They have to be. Am I blitzing too much for my own good? I feel like I am. No, come on. They're too good. I mean, they are actually too good. And they can run now here, but I don't think they will. Oh, no, pick it. Oh, if I played that right, I could have picked it. But at least I'm being saved a timeout here by them passing, because I'd start taking them. Oh, yup, pick. You can't do that. Will Howard throws a pick. Get out of here. And Orji is back in the game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Morris. A timeout.
Had to throw a little. I don't like that he's not that healthy. But what I'm going to try and do is just run. Because his risk of injury, Orji's, is severe. I think like if he literally gets hit one more time, Oh, injury timeout. Jack Sawyer. Hopefully he's okay. It's interesting that JT Tuimoloau opted out of the game. What do you guys think about that? And I can't run with it, of course. Of course I can't run with
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the
The wear and tear function is annoying. And it doesn't go away. Like, I think it's permanent for the whole game. Which I think that is a little, like, overstated, but perhaps that's just me.
These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry.
Where are the touch passes? I don't know if Michigan has touch passes. I think that might be the problem. Yeah, I don't think they have.
Really matter. The uniforms
or maybe it counts as a
screen. Athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines of this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan, and Woody Hayes at Ohio State. And it's amazing, in a conference full of trophy games, maybe the greatest rivalry doesn't
No,
even
I'm going to have to take a timeout. I
I
feel terrible. Come on. End around. There's nothing else I can do. Which I think this is going to be peak Michigan in games with
Got the first down. Looking for more.
against teams with elite defenses, I don't see Michigan doing much else except running the ball, because I don't think they'll be able to.
It's Orgy. Gets rid of it. Fires to the
Somehow. I don't like, how did that happen? And again, Orgy's hurt, or at least
One back in the backfield,
it's very likely that he'll be hurt.
And he's knocked
But
down, but not before moving
I'm
the chain.
inside
They'll rush to the
of
line,
their
clock stop for the first
50. I'm
down.
inside the
They'll
50
set the
now.
chains and wind the clock. He's looking to throw it. And this
Second
will be
and 10.
incomplete. A big hit there.
I'm going to try another end around. This is probably cheesing or taking advantage of the AI now, but it is what it is. I have to do something.
It's reversed.
No.
Just a solid stop. by
Taking
this
my
side.
last time out.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make
I don't know if I get
sure
ball
they
to
have
start
the
second
right
half.
play
I
call.
forget if
And
they
everyone
started.
on
I
the
think
same
they
page.
started with it.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was
Orgy.
releasing the pass.
Oh, his risk of injury is now just high.
Incomplete.
Okay.
And on
I'll
money down
punt.
defensively, you
It
gotta
is what it
find
is. I
ways
know
to
I can
affect
drive
the
on him.
quarterback.
It's
Nice
not that
job
big
by
of a
the
deal.
defense.
And,
Getting the
oh,
pressure,
he...
getting to him, getting a hit on him.
What is it with Ohio State and being undisciplined? It's just like the 2022 game all over again, where Ohio State thought they would, like, beat Michigan by 50, and when it was a close game, they just completely melted down. It's unbelievable.
Time dwindling
Okay,
away
right
as they
here,
try
what I
to put points
probably
on the
want
board
to do
right before the half.
is,
They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes
yes.
the catch. It's Loveland.
Oh my goodness, that should not have happened. Should not have happened. But that's what happens when you blitz and you have Loveland, who's just this awesome tight end. Touchdown Michigan. And we're going to tie it all because Ohio State roughed my punter. That's hilarious. But that means I've gotten lucky. They should be winning this game by 7 to 10 points. Really. They've been the more heavily penalized team. And they're not going to return this because I don't think the AI is capable of returning on its own. Unless you're just that much worse than they are. So I may complete the challenge right here, but I'll still do Dynasty for several hours as Wisconsin, as I've promised you all. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and subscribe to the new channel that I will be on playing this game in the pinned comments if you want to watch College Football with Sam game. Want to watch him play College Football 25. We've dominated in TOP. We have more yards. The difference is they force turnovers because, well, I'm still learning this game, and Orgy is not highly rated as a passer. Whoop-de-doo. What do you guys think I should do? I'm going to let you try and... What do you want? You said go deep, play action. Do you still want that now? I'm going to try it. Play action pass.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a
Yeah.
little bit of back and forth.
PA sprint.
Building out process, and now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive?
And the
Who's
play
gonna
clock
take
in
some
this
shots,
game.
try to make some plays and really go for it.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Marshall,
I
don't
think
even. Marshall, is that?
You learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to
I don't know who that
who
is.
does make the
I feel
best
like that's
adjustments. There's a lot of
heresy to
coaches
say that
believe,
because I'm a
we're just going to be
Michigan
who we
fan.
are. We're going to keep doing what we
Play
do. We're
more
just gonna do
nickel
it better.
and
There
zone.
are others that
Okay,
tweak things a
will
little
do.
bit on
And my
offense
quarterback
on
just got
defense.
hurt.
We're gonna find out here.
So,
Slams into the pile. He'll
shucks.
give
Is he
one to
hurt?
the 17.
Man, that D tackle
I'm going
is
to do
a
another
freak
end
athlete.
around,
Just see him come out of
smash
his
and
stance
run the ball. I'm going to try to,
offensive
but
lineman
my whole
getting to
team
the
is
running back.
basically injured.
Cat-like quickness.
Which,
Oh, it's a reverse.
okay,
Gets it past the
good.
first down marker and still
Those
running.
end arounds are just
They'll
killing
move
them.
those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And I'm using all of my receivers to do it too.
First and 10. Trying the left side.
Oh, and of course he fumbled. See, this is what I'm talking about. You run Edwards too much and he just fumbles it away. Or maybe I'm not holding on to the ball correctly. Or maybe Ohio State's defense is just that good. But this is my third turnover and we're somehow tied with these guys. And that's going to be a touchdown.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And
Are you
that
kidding
will
me?
give 'em the lead.
Oh my gosh, this is just insufferable. 24-17, Ohio State scores off of my, third turnover.
And the extra point is true, and they're on
And that one, I don't even know if that was my fault. Do any of you know, how to not fumble? I'm pretty sure it's holding RB, which I've been doing, but I think the wear and tear function
He'll bring it out. It's Morgan.
makes it so that you can't never fumble if you run that much. I could be wrong, though. I've thankfully had that one pick that kind of saved my butt.
That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is
yeah,
juiced.
I've been
They're excited
much
and
more
ready to go.
successful
This
ground
offense,
team.
David, they've got to get
But I need to
something
keep
going.
Orgy
Turnovers can be
healthy
contagious, man.
here.
It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against
Good.
a motivated defense.
Good throw by Orgy.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a
Help
first
get his
down.
confidence up,
Well, that's a
hopefully.
really nice job surveying the field.
A
and
power.
delivering an accurate throw.
Why not?
You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like
R1.
Elvis
Is
or
R1
Tom Brady,
RT
Jim
or
Harbaugh,
RB?
Brian Greasy, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball
Oh,
from the
Edwards
pocket,
with a lane,
surveying the
almost
field, reading
escaped.
defenses, and making quick decisions. This
It's
guy
okay.
has the ability to do all of those things.
I think one season the game should be altered a bit. Ohio State wears their gray uniforms, Michigan wears all blue. That would be beautiful. And of course,
He's
a
knocked
tackle
down in
for
the
a loss.
backfield, he'll lose a couple. Sometimes you
Time for
wonder
another
if
end around.
rivals really don't like each other.
Blee
This guy
Lar,
sure
or is
doesn't
it
like
B.
anybody
Lar?
on
Is
the
Will
other
Johnson
side.
the
He's
highest rated
tackling
player?
everybody.
Yes, he
And that's the kind of
is.
defender I want. The
And
guys
I
who don't
cannot
like
even be
people.
mad at that.
They love collisions. They
A
love
gain
to
of
throw their
6
body around Jesse.
by...
All over the field.
And this guy's
know who
good
that
week in,
is?
week out, right? But in this game, he just seems
Number
like he's more
3.
dialed in,
That's
and
who
he's
that is.
playing at a different
I'm going to try and set this up for
intensity
a
level right now than I think
nice
anybody else on the field.
4th down. Gain of 3 by Donovan Edwards. 4th and 3. This means I should go for it. A coaching suggestion. What do I do? Strong toss?
Medium area. Listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a
What do
good
I do,
job playing
guys?
both. Got it stopped. Now
RB on
force the
Xbox. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I am going to do a toss. I don't like
here on
this.
this fourth down.
See if I can motion. I can't motion leveling. Should I or should I not?
Try to get it on the ground.
He somehow got through. That was totally busted, but Edwards had the speed. Okay, now I'm going to do a play action deep.
Not really much of a decision to make there.
Try
They had to
stretching
go
to the
for it and
weak
it paid
side.
off.
Yeah, they know points.
Interesting.
are gonna be at a premium
Okay.
in this game, so they're going for it here, no doubt. Nice job picking up the first, and now putting
Had to
a
throw
lot
that
of
one
pressure
away.
on this defense.
Just gets rid of the football.
Player
Nobody to
Donovan
throw it to.
Edwards.
It'll be
Let me
second down.
let me try
A nice job
stretching
by
to
the
the
quarterback there. You're
weak
outside
side.
the pocket, and nobody's
Concept
open, so you throw
run.
the ball away knowing that you still have more chances
Side,
to get this first down.
not inside zone. Come on, outside zone. Where's the weak side? There has to be a play in here that stretches to the weak side, like what you're saying. Oh no, counter. That's probably what a counter would be.
Offense gets set for second
My
down.
football terminology is still very sketch, guys. So,
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Looks as if we
Time
have
for an
injury
end
on
around.
that last
3rd
play.
and
We'll take a
9.
break
I
to
know
check
it's
him out.
3rd down.
Decibels
In fact,
rise
I
as the crowd
probably
gets
want
behind
to,
this defense on 3rd down. They run the reverse.
That was very stupid, but I'll kick the field goal. I thought I audibled out of it. So this is me where I'm still learning stuff.
Well, they've already made one. The holder will
No,
put
come
it
on.
down at
Yes,
the
that's the
38
longest field goal I've made. So I'm getting better at that. 24-20. Ohio State leads in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if we can get a stop. We've been moving on this defense. A lot of it's been some fluky plays, but some of it's been consistent. I mean, if it's fluky, but you're consistently being fluky, I think that is a sign that you can replicate those plays. You're no longer fluky. Okay, good.
And this offense did
See, I can see what they're doing with the outside runs and stuff. That is total, I would say, classic Chip Kelly. Now, if they run this side here, I don't think they will.
What sort of changes were they able to make?
And dropped. Good. More zone. I think cover 3 cloud with nickel, like I was suggested to do. I think that will work rather well. Let's see. Come on. No. You're not. Okay, good. So they're going to punt. 1:10 remaining in the game. 4th and 7, 24-20. Ohio State leads.
Experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket.
Samaj Morgan will take it back. I'm holding on to the ball
He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. He's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And
Guys, here
around.
come those Mays and
I
blue
form
wing helmets
and
on
around.
offense.
Let's try this.
David, they had to settle for a field goal last time.
Yeah, they moved the ball down the field, Jesse. Just couldn't
No.
put it in the
Oh.
end zone in that red area where it needed to be a little bit more efficient.
I think they just got to do a
That's
little
Tyler
better
Morris.
job of
I don't want him to
executing
get
on this
hurt.
drive, and let's see if they can punch it in for 6 this
Try
time.
and put
Here
Edwards.
comes the offense on 2nd down. On the run, it's Orji. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh, yes. Samaj Morgan, you are my hero. Orji passes to Samaj Morgan down at the 35.
Nice job by the
Phew.
receiver on the back end there,
Well, I'm
too.
glad
He
we have
sees his quarterback
27
already
concurrent
moving.
viewers
Just
on.
wants to
Hopefully
get
we can
himself open
get
to give
more.
this guy a place to throw the football. They're
Oh,
able
he
to
somehow
connect
caught that.
and keep
That
the
was
drive going.
Samaj Morgan again.
Just inside the
Good on
25.
him.
We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Orji's
As
healing
they
up a
get set to
bit.
snap it, time
Let's
winding
try
down
and,
here in the quarter.
ground
Give
and
to the
pound.
tailback. And they get him on the
TFL.
ground, and that'll probably do it for
Well,
the
if we
third
have to settle
quarter.
for a field goal, we're at least in a point where even if they get a touchdown, it's still a one-possession game. And I believe we can stop them. Maybe I'm arrogant for saying that. Let's try some inside zone here. Do you think Michigan's defense is rated too low? It's very hard to get a 99 overall rating. 90 is one of the higher ratings in the game right now. I'm just going to do tight end drive because we'll get it here on QB sneak. I do not like Edwards' stand.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short.
Good.
Got it in the middle. It's
Injury
Klein.
timeout. Oh, Donovan
And the
Edwards is hurt.
Wolverines
That
get it
sucks.
past the
Try
sticks.
Dono on a Texas
Man
route.
down on the play as
I
the
know what
officials
play that
take a break,
is,
but
and I
they
would
may
do
check
that
out.
if not for the fact that he literally
They've
just got
moved it
hurt,
into scoring
which
territory.
sucks.
1st and 10 from the 11.
And again, I have to be very... Dude, these end arounds are a cheat code.
And they're able to get him down.
Which makes sense because Ohio State's defense is a very aggressive defense. If Dono's healthy, I will try him on a Texas route. But I don't know how consistently injured he will be. And touchdown Michigan. We take the lead. It'll be 26-24. Khalil Mullings runs it in. I am going to substitute in Mullings for now. He's served us very well. And extra point's good, 27-24. 8 plays, 53 yards, a minute 32 in TOP. You can multiply the TOP just by 3, and yet these statistics are accurate.
He'll return it.
And they tried to return it. I think that was Lorenzo Styles. And they're inside, they're at their 10, Ohio State is. Will Howard is in there with Quinshawn Judkins. I don't know if they'll try and run or not, but I'm going to treat like they'll do something. Oh, I just got cooked. I got cooked by G. Scott Jr. What? That is heretical. This is what I'm talking about, though. That's insane. And peak Will Howard averaging literally almost 20 yards per pass attempt on my defense. But if we can hold them to a field goal, that's a win, because I'm pretty sure that we can do some damage to them. And Bogey Golf, just wait around, because I am going to do a Dynasty. That's exactly what I'm going to do right after this. And Kenneth Grant is sadly hurt. Oh, well.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal
Cole
line.
Sullivan with the TFL.
You got to get those positive
I am
yards.
going
You can't
to
go
pinch.
backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
And he's going to try and run. They're not going to get it. Sacked by Jayshon Barton. It'll be 4th and goal from their 6, and Ohio State will have to kick a field goal. And I'll substitute in Rayshon Benny. He's very good. Michigan is a deep defensive tackle room. I think it's reflected well in this game. And field goal's good, 27-27. So I have a chance to win my first top 10 game. This is the best I've ever played in this game, easily. Tyler Morris will return it. Looks like he had a little bit of a lane there. 3 minutes, 23 seconds. This is Michigan football. I'm going to power run this thing. Not going to chew clock, though, because this game, to a certain degree, already chews clock. They're in man because he's motioning over to that side, and Mullings being substituted in is not the same as Edwards. Edwards may have been. Oh no, I didn't.
Getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We're communicating. Oh no, I didn't audible. And they're going to shift.
And off from the shotgun.
I feel like I'm play calling like doofus, but who knows at this point. I'm going to try Kamara on not a Texas route, but come on.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through.
And I threw it right to him. Perfect. That's my 4th turnover of the game.
Couldn't find much room on the return, but
and they'll probably score here. That's my thing. I'm not good at passing as is because these passing mechanics are different than NCAA, and I'm impatient. Oh, good. Dropped it. Best Big 18 defenses 2016's Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, Iowa, Oregon, Nebraska. I would take Nebraska out of that category. How did you... No! What? That is stupid. There's no... I had him back there. I had him back there, and Will Howard still busted a tackle, but to his credit, my defense has been the better defense and hasn't done. My defense has done so much, and my offense has either turned it over or this is so bad. It's so bad. Come on. They'll run, and I don't know why they did that, because it's a 4-yard loss. We've dominated TOP. We still have more yards. And it's the 2-minute warning. I think Will Howard's probably going to scramble. So I'm going to do cover 1 contain, because I don't trust, to be frank. What? And of course they get it from the 5. That's pathetic. Quinshawn Judkins 5-yard run. Let me see if I can block this PAT.
This offense in
nope.
crunch time,
34-27. I just can't be turning it over that much, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm going to try and get down very quickly. And
he'll start the return inside his 5.
Just is what it is, man. Can't be turning it over that much. You just can't do it. Okay, mesh spot. Is Edwards back in? I may have to sub him back in. Let's try this for... No! No! Oh my gosh, what? That's game. That's game unless I'm able to... Gosh, is that Cody Simon? Yeah, that's Cody Simon. Got picked off. It's my 5th turnover of the game. Gosh darn it. I thought that he would throw a more accurate pass, but guess not. I have to hope that they... Wolver Geek Rose Bowl 2024 drive right here, and then I turn it over.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Okay, I'll save this timeout here. They will chew clock. Yeah. I whiffed it. And they are passing. Take my second timeout here. Load block left. Let's see what I can do. Probably not much.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Nope. That's game, ladies and gentlemen. 37-27, all because I don't have a quarterback. Ohio State does, and also because my decision-making has been terrible. Unless I can somehow return this, which there is no way. But let's try and get a garbage time score. Gosh, this sucks. This actually sucks. But hey, it was hard fought, and the wear and tear feature makes it so that you have to be... No, that's not what I wanted. Come on. Still learning everything about the game. No, that's not... Again, it's not what I wanted. What am I even doing? I thought I audibled out. I guess either you can't audible out because of the crowd noise, or I'm not doing it right. But that made... Still learning. Oh, there's my 6th turnover of the game, and that is Caleb Downs, and Caleb Downs scores. Oh well. Well, that fell apart rather quickly. Oh well, this is not going to be the result of the game this year. I mean, maybe it will be, but I don't think Michigan will produce 5 turnovers. I think Michigan's offense is that bad. Oh well. You take what you can get, man. And my quarterback has been banged up. And of course we fumbled, and then we recover. I'm just going to take a timeout because I score, or at least get another first down. I think we outgained Ohio State in yards, which is just nuts. And that's game. They won 44-27, which is disgusting, but it was close until the end. Christian had the second. Let's go, Buckeyes. A crash 2-4-8. Good try, Sam. Yeah, that is what it was. Okay, now it's time to do the Wisconsin Dynasty. For all of you who, yeah, gosh, it was a game. It was a game because I took that lead. Okay, Dynasty. I will continue. Oh, that's just the loading screen. That's okay. Yep, we'll do a Dynasty as Wisconsin. Oh yeah, Wisconsin plays Alabama early. So we'll see what that's all about. No, did I press back? I did. Start. Single player. Default roster. Okay. No custom conferences, at least for now.
It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established
Wisconsin
contender? And now you'll
head
choose.
coach.
Here, you'll choose to create a coach of your own or use an existing one. By creating a custom coach, you will be able. Congratulations! It's time to sign your first
Alrighty.
coaching contract. Make sure to pay attention to the expectations
Oh, that's
of the role.
cool.
These are
History of
based on
everything.
real-life historical records of the school. Failing to meet.
They did Barry Valdez, which is kind of cool because that's really close to Barry Alvarez instead of Luke Fickle. Jack Harrington, do your own team. Only reason I did Wisconsin is someone requested that I do Wisconsin. Set up recruiting board and scout prospects. Interesting. Preseason top 25. They don't even have Colorado on there. That isn't yet. I wonder whose top 25 that is, because Colorado ain't on here. I think that's the ESPN top 25. Preseason All-Americans, stats and records, Dynasty Central, actions. Let's just set up the recruiting board.
Welcome
and
to the
scout
all-new recruiting system in EA Sports
Add
College
a
Football
prospect.
25. Our new recruiting system follows a three-stage
Wow.
recruiting process. Stage 1, add a player to your recruiting board.
Playing
Once they are there, you
style,
can select actions to
deal
gain
breaker,
intel
we'll
on
target
what they
him.
value when it comes to committing
Montreal
to a school.
Conrad, a right
Selecting
end.
actions also helps to get on a
Apparently we need
recruit's
right
radar
ends,
and
so
can
we'll
move
get
you
these
into
guys.
their
We
top
apparently need
schools.
a corner,
Once you're in a recruit's
a
top
guard,
5, stage 2
the
commences,
number
allowing
one
you to pitch to a
athlete
player on the
from
things your
Pennsylvania.
school does well
And
that
we have
they
good enough
value.
coach prestige
If
to
you're
get
having
him.
trouble finding interest that match,
Need a
try to use the
QB,
sway mechanic to get a
right-handed
recruit to change their
scrambler,
mind.
Frederick Pettis. I
Finally,
love
when a recruit
scramblers,
is
so
ready,
let's pick
stage
him.
3 is all about you closing
Pick
on the
up this
recruit.
athlete.
It's at this point you
What
can
are our-
host the
what are our
recruit on
needs?
campus, allowing you to focus on specific school strengths in an effort to get a verbal commitment from the recruit before signing day.
There are our needs. Okay, we need 2. Ouch. But we can recruit in the portal. Only reason I asked where Colorado was Wolvergeek is they're power rated top 20 in the game, which is stupid, but it is what it is. Okay, got him. We need left tackles and guards. We'll get a right outside linebacker. We'll get another right outside linebacker. Quarterback, we need 2 quarterbacks. He's a scrambler. That's Alton Lowe. We are targeting 4 quarterbacks, 2 left tackles, right guard, but we can always flip guards over. We need a receiver, a halfback. On defense, we can flip the ends. We need defensive tackle. Gosh, we need a lot. But recruiting classes are getting bigger and bigger. We can pick up this guy. Why not? I'm just gonna get. I'm gonna get everyone that I can here because we need. And I mean need players. It's very evident. We'll pick him up. Eric Cobb. Get the 6th and 3rd wide receiver apparently. Or that's national rank. 5 stars want to come here? It's kind of unrealistic, I would say. Okay, interest. So recruit. Okay, let's pick up some of these guys. Why not? Halfback, right tackle, halfback, right tackle, right end, receiver. Recruiting board full. So how do you do this? That's my question. Set up recruiting board and scout prospects. He wants to go to Michigan. Project putter. How do I see? Oh, there's the transfer portal. Chimichanga Guy, nice to see you pop in here. Howdy do, Sam. How are you liking the game so far? I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm Jacksonville State and just lost 63-9 against Georgia. Ouch. I love it so far. I'm still getting used to it and adjusted to it. So that's that. But I really, really, really like it. So that's good. I'm still trying to figure out like what to do. Like, what do we do? Okay, select prospect. Recruiting. Oh my gosh. So what they've essentially done here is the old recruiting system. It isn't simple. Like NCAA 14, this is something that I loved about NCAA 14, guys. You could just put points on a player, and that's recruiting. Very quick. For this, you need to add an action, offer scholarships, all this different stuff. This is going to take a lot. I'm just going to offer scholarships. And then you have to go back. No, it's not what I wanted to do. Offer scholarship. Back. Offer scholarship. Back. This is just going to be a very painful process to do. Like, just to do all of this different stuff. I know all of you want me to get to the game. Team Builder releases on the 19th. I can't wait to make a 6-star school that is a 15 overall. It's hilarious. Okay. I mean, I think all this is cool stuff. I just wish it was simpler. Oh, and we can scout. No, see, this is what I don't get. Custom schedules. So let me see the schedule. I assume it's... Yep. That's exactly what the schedule is. Exactly what the schedule is. Let's see if we can make it to the playoff, guys. Gosh, this stinks. I mean, look at this. Look how slow, how long this is going to take. I'm cool with it. It helps me to learn to recruit in January. Andrew Anderson. Okay. Well, as long as someone's cool with it, I'll continue to do it, but it is frustrating to, like, this is, of course, it's actually the first time I've ever been in Dynasty. Ugh. No, come on. That drum roll on repeat would annoy me. Yep. Yeah, that is a thing. Scouting matters more than anything. I find it hilarious that it doesn't show their overall. Yeah, this recruiting is much more complex. Oh wait, you can scout more of them. I 100% scouted. We need left tackles. Yeah, so it looks like in this period, offer scholarships. I'm just going to simulate right to the Alabama game. That's what I'm going to do. Looks like we're losing people here, which is, you know what, just is what it is. This isn't my thing anyway, playing video games. Oh, my gosh, he just committed. Maybe I shouldn't have... Can I not scout him? Oh, shoot. He might be terrible. But at least we, I don't care about my recruiting class right now. I just want to recruit. Oh my gosh, he's a bust, apparently. Okay, I want to see what else he has. Yep, I'm just piling through, offering all these guys, and then don't worry, we'll get to the game shortly. Try and play Alabama. How many more of these guys do we have? I'm just going to offer all of them scholarships. Why not? Oh, got another verbal commit from Josh Poole. Right end. Most of these guys are pretty high on our list. Oh, Leon Bullo, field general, which means he's a pro-style guy, but at least we got depth in the quarterback room. He'll probably transfer out because I have no intention of starting him. Just is what it is. I'm guessing lower-level recruits are more inclined to up gem. Robert Winovich, brother of Chase Winovich? Bust. Oh well. Offensive linemen are typically, at least in terms of NCAA 14, it looks like it remains true here. They're either busts or gems. They're very, very fluctuant. Tight end, who's a gem. Why does it take so much to scout halfbacks? Interesting. Well, we're going to use all of our points here, which is good. I know that those smaller players I didn't entirely scout, if at all. I offered the scholarships first, which perhaps is foolish, but right end, QB, and right tackle, I do believe. Right guard. Those are all positions of need. So it's good that we at least have depth there. Bust. And gem. We could use... Yep. Left end, Austin Church. That's a cool name, but sadly he's a bust. Sam McBurrows, brother of Jake McBurrows. 100% scouted. We're about to scout like all these guys, but maybe Fickle may have coaching bonuses associated with them. Yeah, see, this took a while to recruit. So I personally, if I could, would leave recruiting up to the AI. We're getting a ton of what you call it, a ton of gems. And then we got a bust right there. We'll get Gerard Lenovi. We have 5 more hours left. That's not going to do us much, so I'll just advance to next week. And here we are. For Dynasty, when I play this game in January, They should have options for advanced versus basic recruiting. They should? You mean like as in should or they do? I don't think you can pull your offers, so don't use them all early. Huh, that's funny. That's kind of what, okay. So what can I do to recruit? I can add an action. I can DM the player. I can send a house. Well, his interest is first, and I'd love to lock him down. I'll just contact friends and family. That's what I'll do. We really... Yeah. Overview... I'm gonna go to the house. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you can stack actions. That's what you can do. You can stack them. Okay. Yeah, so do they have options for basic recruiting? Because if they did, that would be nice. But I don't think they do. Wisconsin's all about halfbacks. We'll search social media, DM him, and then contact friends and family. We'll just stack. I don't know if that's wise. Interest is first. Oh, wow, I'm gonna go full house call on him. And then DM the player. Why can't I? Oh, I think only some prospects allow. He's not extremely important. Oh, shoot. Did not mean to do that. Robert Winovich. We do need a receiver. Our interest is rising. I'm going to send the house. I'm going to direct message him. What about... No. What about this guy? What about you? Oh, our interest is rising. Us. I'm gonna DM him. Search his social media. Do need a strong safety. There we go. A Austin Church. House call. He's first. The quicker we can get these guys. Oh, rising. DM the player there. Right, and this guy's a 3-star, so I'm not going to send a house on him. But I'm going to talk to his family and also search his social media. We do need outside linebacker. Send the house. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. I do think I'm actually using too much of my points. Ooh, he's low. I'm gonna stay away. That's what I'm gonna do with him. I'm not even gonna go after him. Right guard. We can beat Minnesota. House call. Add action, contact family. Everything that we can to get him. Interest is 2. I may be recruiting rather poorly. I do not know. We do need this QB. Let me see. The drums never stop. Not sure how you feel about it, but you can modify the experience the coach and players. Get up to 300%. Jacob, that's cheating. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Okay, house call with this guy. Do not have a corner yet, and I don't feel like we'll need to do much else other than direct message this player. Contact friends and family. Oh. Contact friends and family. There. This may be a poor recruiting class, but it is what it is. Sim to the first college football playoff. Oh, what? Why can't I custom advance to, like, Alabama? Because that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm just going to simulate to the Alabama game. Alfonso has reached his top 8 schools. I think it will auto-assign. Recruiting is apparently checked. Ooh. Wait. Huh. Okay, so you can't, you have to go in on players first. Sim. Next week. I think we'll probably get some commits then. If so, then this is a pretty easy, Did we lose? I don't think we did. We lost! Look at that. We freaking lost to Western Michigan. Are you serious? You can't be serious. Gosh. We lost to Western Michigan as Wisconsin. That's awful. We weren't included. It's because we won. And Alabama apparently lost. Oh yeah, we're gonna get him and some other players. Okay, so gosh darn it, Alabama's not top. And it's already 9. Alright. I'm going to play this one game as Bama, and then I'm going to do another exhibition game. And play against the top 10 team. That's what I'm going to do.
Camp Randall Stadium, where we are looking forward to a fantastic battle. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team.
So we've been on this stream for how long?
Top 25, now trying to pass an all-important
Just
road
over
test.
an hour.
As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
I may take a water break at
taking on a
halftime
team
this game.
from the Big Ten, the
So,
Wisconsin
wait,
Badgers.
that means
On EA
Alabama
Sports College
lost to a
Football,
group of
I'm
5
Reese Davis,
team.
joined here in the booth by David
That's what
Pollack
that
and Jesse
means.
Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Gosh, that is horrible.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started.
That's bad. So both of us lost a group of 5 teams.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams.
Let's see what Wisconsin's
he's going to get an
playbook is.
earful on the sideline after bringing
Will
it out of
Pauling.
the end zone and being
He's pretty
knocked down
good.
at
Will,
the 11.
watch out for Will
So
Pauling this year.
Wisconsin's return
Will
team
Pauling is
certainly
going to be
didn't do the offense any favors
phenomenal.
there. And here he is, one of the best
Apparently
receivers in
Alabama
the game,
allows
and he
300
just
yards per
commands
game.
attention both
Played
from the
like
defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy
And if
you
I
got to
just
keep
cut
your
to
eye
the
on.
left,
You're going to see him line up all over
that
the field in this game.
a
He can play
touchdown.
in the slot. He can play
Malusi
out wide.
is
He can run
quick,
the entire
from what I
gamut
can
in the route tree
There's
as well.
Tyler.
Really nothing
Tyler
this
Van
guy
Dyke.
can't do.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Badgers will hustle to the line. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they
System
certainly
quarterback,
want to
jet
beat each
touch
other on the
pass.
field.
Now this
So
is the
many
play
national
that's
championships,
broken.
so many
Jet
Heisman
touch
Trophy
passes are
winners shared
ridiculous.
between these two
I want to build a
conferences,
custom
David.
playbook with
Everybody gets
Michigan
excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games
that gives
matter so much. The fans get so amped
I want to
up,
give
so
Michigan a
juiced up
custom
to the
playbook
point
where I
we
give them
hear
the
in the
jet
stands,
touch
what?
pass because Michigan does have some
SEC,
fast receivers in this game.
They wouldn't
I just
say
don't think
that
they're
if
great
conference
necessarily
pride
with
wasn't
their
a real thing.
hands.
Looking for a
No.
crease. It's Malusi.
TFL.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Tim Keenan the
After
third
losing a
with
couple on
the
that
tackle
last
for
play,
loss.
here's
Okay,
second
I'm
and
try and
12.
get Walker here on the running back
He's
route.
looking to throw.
And I threw it,
And
of
the
course.
pass hits.
See, that's the thing, too. Defenses are
Not
smarter
on
in this
the
game
return, but he
than they
already
are in
got the most
NCAA
important
14.
thing,
I have to get
the
adjusted
ball,
on
and they
that.
have it at the 46.
Because in NCAA
So
14,
the
that
opening
wouldn't have
drive
happened.
of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way
Just
to get
wouldn't
things
have
started.
happened.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover
Oh,
battle.
well.
So you're able to go on this first drive.
Apparently,
doing a
Camp
couple
Randall is
positive
also
things,
as tough as
and
that
then
Michigan
turn it
Stadium
over
was
not
by
to
these
start this offense
Vikings.
wrong.
And
Good.
They try the middle of
They
this
run
stout
for
defense, and they rise to
no
the
gain.
challenge. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get
Gonna-
this defense off to a good start.
Not
Feeling
stack
some
the
heat.
box per se. No.
Got him downfield.
Get him.
Defense
Oh,
needs to
CJ
regroup as he
Dupree
gets it down
with
to
a
the
20-yard
26.
reception.
Let's see if
It'll
they
be
can put
first
the
and 10
defense
at
on
the
its
26
heels in
for
first and 10.
Alabama.
It's a really nice looking
We
throw.
have to win
This
this
dude is a
game.
weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so
We've already
funny. You know, I
lost
think back to guys
Central
like Greg McElroy and A.J.
Michigan for
McCarron,
crying
guys
out
that
loud.
may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think
there.
of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young and Reese
Young.
Wilson, just how dynamic and versatile these
Bama.
guys were at the position and how they've really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Oh, come on.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
I am not
This
good at
Alabama
this game.
offense
I
is
can tell
clicking. They're
you
set up with
that
another
right
first down.
now. Not good at it.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right.
Almost
They'll
got
pick up
behind,
4,
but
second and
their
6
running
coming.
backs are too fast.
It's really
Justice
important for a ranked
Gaines.
team going into a
Which
hostile
makes
environment like
sense.
this one,
Justice
not to
Gaines
give
is
the
really
underdog reason to
Let's see
believe.
if they run.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get
Nope.
jacked up and excited.
Screen
Come out
pass,
early, be a
TFL,
business
Ricardo
mode
Holman,
mindset.
who is
You
going to
gotta
be a
start
really good
fast.
player
You
in
gotta
the
have
Big
a
Ten
sense
this
of
year.
urgency. You
He had
cannot
like
come
4 picks
sleepwalking
last year.
into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes,
Milroe can
this crowd
scramble.
will pounce on you and seize
Sucks,
momentum.
but
Pocket starts to collapse.
forced him
Couldn't
to throw
find
it
a man,
away.
just had to throw it
So
away
they
to
will
avoid
settle for a
negative
field
play.
goal.
They'll send out the kicker here.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points.
And I
on
think
the
we roughed him, which
He got
sucks.
it. But wait,
Or we
there is
jumped.
a flag on the play. Now, this is on the
Yup, we
defense.
roughed him.
It won't be enough for the
Roughing
first
the
down.
kicker.
Can't make contact
I
with
think
the
that
kicker
was
like
me,
that. It costs
or
the
I don't
special
know. I
teams
think it was the
penalty.
AI.
You got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Leaves it with the back. They bring him
Nice.
down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
1-yard
Really
loss.
nice job
Our
by the
defense is
defense.
holding
Understand
strong
first and
right
goal, what
now.
most people do in first and goal, they're going to try to run
Bama
the
might be
football
the
in.
best
defense says,
head-to-head
"Nah,
team. Oh,
not
they're
mine."
really good. And they just easy touchdown.
Tie.
This game's tough. I mean, I played Michigan State as Michigan yesterday. It took me 4 quarters to pull away. Insanely
A little
frustrating.
bit of confidence, this passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Okie dokie. Well, it's Camp Randall. I can't wait to see how this game actually goes.
Here
I
he
can't.
comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down.
It will be interesting.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good
Oh,
job
wow.
on the sideline.
That was a nice little pass to Nowowski out
Ripped
to
off
the
a
50.
huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before
That
he
was kind of like
steps
a
out of bounds.
no-look Patrick
They
Mahomes
gobbled
pass
up a
from
ton
Tyler
of
Van
yardage
Dyke.
to
But just
open
don't,
this drive, and now in
do
business
not
near
throw a pick.
midfield at the 49.
Don't fumble.
I'll tell you, this is a running back.
Don't get
who's very,
injured,
very dangerous. And the
Malusi.
defense did a good
That's
job getting him
probably
down
better
there. But
better
they
at
got to do
things.
a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those
Oh,
types of plays
flag. I caught
into
him
home runs.
offsides.
And this one falls incomplete,
huddle.
but I think the defense was in the neutral
No huddle
zone. It was
works.
a free play.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards
Inside
every time.
zone.
Bad discipline by the defense.
With
That penalty
Malusi.
is the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4.
They read it.
One
Wow.
step wrap, 2-step
Gosh.
squeeze. This junior knows how to get
Let's
him
do
on the
the
ground.
inside zone again. though.
Badgers
Same
want to move
play.
quickly.
Let's see if they
On
can
3rd and
actually.
short, trying
Yup.
to impose their will and
They
move
can
the
do it.
chains. And
Defenses
maybe
in
he'll
this
get back
game
to the
are
line of
more
scrimmage, but no
intelligent.
more
You
than
can't
that.
just
Defense
cheat.
is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Stretch alert, but let's try a
Way too
screen
close to
pass on
punt.
4th and
Way
2.
too far
I
for the field
highly,
goal. They'll go
and
for it
I
on
mean
4th down.
highly doubt that this is going to work. It does
And he'll be
somehow.
taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And
Stick.
the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs.
I like the no
And that
huddle.
can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there.
Oh, of course, of course.
Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. He's at
I'm
the
still
20.
getting used to the passing feature, guys.
Touchdown,
Damani
Bama.
Jackson.
How about that D
And
coming
with
up a
Heisman
play
on
like
the
that?
AI is always going to catch the ball.
It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a
And again, they roughed him.
Big play and don't
It's
be
Hunter
content.
Wohler
That's right.
again.
Go out
He's
and
done
make
that
an even
twice.
bigger
This
play.
is
He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense
Shame.
probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6.
I'm losing 14-0
No shot to
in a
return
quarter
that one as
to
he
a
booted
team
it out of the back of the end zone.
that
The offense
couldn't
lining
beat
up for a first down play.
either an FCS school or a low-level group of 5 school. That's depressing.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Yeah, I'm done. Can't do it. Oh, you guys got me good. Wow. Yep. That right there is the summation of my experience playing this game. Oh, wow. Challenge Gamer Sam, I'm a huge fan. I'm glad that you're a fan. I'm very glad. You know what? I'm probably going to get blown out here, but let me try beating Ohio State as Minnesota. Just do 5 minutes. Thank you for being a huge fan. I appreciate it.
At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy. And today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from
Darius
inside his
Taylor's
5.
return.
He was
That's
hoping for
interesting.
something a little more on the ground at the 20. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will get the first possession of the game.
Alrighty.
Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but
He can
real
break
at wide
tackles.
receiver.
2 yards.
He's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide
Pass
receiver
that
spot.
He
rather
steps
well
out of bounds,
blocked,
but he's
but
got
I don't
enough
want to
for a
use
first
waste
down.
too long.
Listen, running backs
So
are not
guys,
just
I'm going to
running
try
backs
and
anymore.
beat
They're gonna be a wide
Minnesota.
receiver in
I'm going to
today's
try
football.
and
Great
beat
job sneaking out of the backfield, getting
Ohio
the
State
football, letting
as
them get some
Minnesota,
positive yards.
which
And
may
that
be a total
incomplete
disaster.
pass
That was another
caused by
pick.
the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Maybe a disaster
Couldn't make the
in
play
doing
last
so.
time. Now it's second
But
and 10
thankfully,
from the 30.
one of my better players,
He'll pull it on the read.
Brosmer's not
They bring
fast
him
at all.
down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they run the option, and that had no chance. I mean,
What's your
you
name
could
on
tell
College
something
Football
was a little bit
25?
messed
It's
up.
literally
He starts to run,
CFB
it
in all
goes nowhere.
caps,
Defense
and then
slows him. That is the
W,
play that we don't
and
wanna
then
run.
Sam,
On third down,
S.
going up top. Slings it
it's
downfield.
capitalized. Oh, hold on. Yes. Okay,
He's
good.
got enough to move the chains, and they'll
Awesome.
spot it at the
And that
47.
was
The
that
Golden
Darius
Gophers have
Taylor?
this offense rolling.
I need to get Daniel Jackson involved.
They'll
Because
leave it
Darius
with him.
Taylor's taken like a
Not a
beating.
whole lot of room
so far.
there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come
Yeah, I
again.
can. Okay, Daniel Jackson.
Back to pass, it's Brosmer. He's going to take off.
Sometimes these guys just
How
have
do you
eyes
guys
in the back of
slide,
their head. You saw
by
it
the
right
way?
there. He was able to buy himself time,
Is it
get
X
outside
and
the
then,
pocket,
like,
and at that point, I think the decision
right
was
stick
pretty
or left
easy.
stick
Hey, I can
down?
go get
Because
this with my
X is
feet.
just
He was able to
dive.
do that. Now they got a
I don't
fresh set of
want to
downs.
just dive.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing
I might
doing
score
in the
first
middle
on
of this
them.
defense.
Granted, home field advantage
down,
helps,
it's
but
second and
it's
10.
not like I'm picking another
Then
top.
showing them the
25
run. Now they'll
top.
throw it. No
They got pressure.
on that one as he got
And they're
drilled
suggesting
trying to
that I go
deliver the
deep,
football, and
which
now
I
they
think
face
is
third down.
weird.
They
I'm
line
going
up,
to
and
do
it
a
is
curl
a
route
long
with
way
Darius
to
Taylor.
the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw
Oh,
for it. And the
smart.
incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Apparently I can kick a long
Tell you
field
what, I don't know
goal.
if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion
And
now
that's
setting up for it.
Kesich. No, I had to max power. That sucks. Well, they're going to score,
Will stay right where it is after
I
that
think.
miss.
I could be
The
wrong,
misfire
but
on the
why wouldn't
49-yard
they score?
field goal
It's
attempt sets
Will
him up
Howard,
with pretty good field
Ohio
position
State.
at the 32. Quarterback on the keeper. You want to make sure
Maybe
to
I'm wrong, though.
maximize
Maybe
those types of
Minnesota
runs,
can
and he gets
actually
it out to
do
the
something
41.
good.
And now
My
on
goodness,
second down for
man.
this offense. He'll do it
Oh,
himself.
they got me again with this
Breaks the
option.
tackle.
And then that was a
Still running
hole.
at the 40. Nothing but
Whatever.
green grass down the middle. And he
This is
just
rough.
kept
I have a
running, and
rough
he'll
time
run
in
away
this
from the
game.
crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is a play this offense reps over and over and
Oh,
over
well.
again in practice. And this quarterback always makes the right decision. He always knows
I probably
when he needs to
shouldn't
keep
be
the
as
football.
frustrated
And
as
then
I
when he
am.
does,
Although
with
I
his
think I'm
speed and
coming
athleticism,
across as
he
more
is a
frustrated
problem.
than I actually am.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by
Touch
the
pass.
coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Minnesota
Oh,
offense
to
is
Daniel
headed back onto
Jackson.
the field.
Okay.
We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can
Caleb
definitely
Downs.
be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too,
You
especially
can tell
as they
that
get
I'm not
closer
even
and
supposed
closer
to be
down
in
the
this
end zone.
game.
Not exactly
That
the
first drive
ideal
was a
situation for this offense.
That's my
Third and
play
long, back
calling
up inside their
is
20. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver
If
it.
I
It'll bring up
if
fourth
I don't
down.
win this game,
And the Golden Gophers decide
I'm
to
just
punt it
gonna-
away. First time we've seen their punt team
I'll
this
end the stream
afternoon.
because I'm really
Takes it at
tired.
the 45. Not able to pop the big
And
return.
yeah,
They
Jacob,
got the
this
ball
game
back
is
and ready to go
it's
with the fresh
significantly
possession.
harder than
Here
14
comes the
on
offense
Heisman
on
at
first
least.
down.
I wonder what All-American would be like.
And handoff from the gun. They bring him down.
We'll have to try. Thankfully, we got a tackle for loss. I know Bordeaux, at least initially, played on All-American.
Seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the
left.
football and flew down.
Oh my gosh! Come on.
Got his man downfield. And they explode on that.
But I
one,
think
and
Ohio
got it
State's
down
like
to
not
the
meant to be
22.
beaten.
This guy
Like
makes
these
it look
teams
easy,
aren't
just like
supposed
a
to be
lot of
upset
recent Ohio
outside
State
of the
quarterbacks
CPU.
have.
Like you're not
You can
supposed
set
to be
your
able
watch
to
by these
upset them.
guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to
Sean
make big plays.
Judkins.
They use
Yeah,
those
we're
back-to-back
toast.
explosives to
Especially
set 'em
since
up
I
first and
had the
goal.
first drive, which means they get ball at second half.
He'll keep it himself. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Really nice job
Going
by the
under
defense,
center
shutting down
now.
all the options. Don't let him
Pinch.
get into his reading phase. Go
Typically
get him
this works
right
against
now.
Ohio
Play
State
sound,
and
and more
stopping
importantly,
the run,
tackle him and get him
but-
on the.
And
Nope.
he takes it in for the
Judkins
score.
has a special
Touchdown,
ability.
Ohio State.
This running back was not going to be
Tresson
denied.
Slovakia.
Nice
Sam, I
blocking
love
up
you.
front
You
to
helped me
create a
win a
hole for this
1K
running back,
bet
and he
on
was able to
Michigan
take
Natty in
advantage.
August 2023. Well,
They'll
I
try to add
appreciate
another to
that.
their lead.
And I thought that it was pretty obvious from a
extra point makes it
preseason
14-0.
angle that it was going to be them,
A very efficient
and that
five-play
Ohio
scoring
State and
drive.
Georgia were probably in
And
like
they
a
finished
little
it
bit
off
of a
with
tier
the score
below,
from the 4.
but especially Georgia.
That one bounds through
And
the
yeah.
end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
And don't worry, there's going to be more college football content coming. I've just been on a little bit of a break because, as you guys can see behind me if you look closely enough, I am constructing a studio so that we can do a little bit more of what Josh Pate, Joel Klatt, and Corn Crazed, and really all the people that have inspired me have done. I just threw it. Yeah. I'm done. Can't do it. Whew. I tried with that Michigan-Ohio State game. I played a full game. I tested it out, and it did not end well. It really didn't. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate at this point. But oh well. I hope that people understand that this game's fun in its own way, but it's hard. Like this is hard. And yesterday I was much worse than I was today. The turnovers I've been consistently bad at, but now I understand like what play calls work to a certain degree, and I understand like how to more balance run and pass. But still, man, part of it's because Ohio State's secondary is just that good. I think like every player in Ohio State's secondary is probably at least in the high 80s, if not higher, which makes it almost impossible to pass on them unless you have a really good quarterback. But it is what it is. And listen to that guy from Tresson Slovakia. That's his name. I showed that Michigan was stacked last year to win it all. I'm picking Georgia to win it all this year, and while I don't promote betting or don't have even deals with betting companies, a potential power which I ran last year showed Michigan as #1 for the entire year and accurately predicted a good amount of point spreads. More importantly, just straight up win-loss. It was accurate about 3 out of every 4 games in the Power 5. And that was with me primarily researching the Big Ten. A lot of my ACC and Big 12 rankings weren't as in-depth researched as my Big Ten and SEC rankings. Like, just for what I do, because I manually inputted everything. But that should be available at least at kickoff, potential power. So that'll be on the Patreon page, which you can find in the description of this live stream. If you just want to join as an All-American or Heisman member, you'll get access to that when it comes out. But yeah, my predictions last year were very spot on. I actually, out of all the teams who won their conferences, I was correct on 4 out of 5 for the Power 5. I predicted that Michigan, Florida State, Texas, and Washington would win their respective conferences. And I picked Washington and Michigan to go to the college football playoff accurately. I missed on Georgia and Ohio State. But if a few upsets happened and Georgia just did what they should have done and beaten Alabama, I could have been 4 out of 4. I was closer to being 4 out of 4 than 0 for 4. Because Washington game controlled Oregon in both of their matchups, and Michigan, more times than not, was beating Ohio State in the Big House. I'm just going to be done for tonight, guys. If I'm being honest, I wish I could continue. But this whole thing was, to a certain degree, a little rushed. But at the end of the day, I have things set up. I know what to do now, and I hope that this provided a decent experience for you all. And hello, Blue Wolverine. How are you doing? Yeah, this is just me testing things out. In fact, when I upload it, I'm going to change the title to just Testing College Football 25, because I'm right now in no position to beat. I'm in no position to beat a top 10 team on Heisman. Oh, this is hard. But there will be a rebuild video out within the week. Like within 7 days from today. I'm hoping to have a rebuild video out on my other channel, which I will post consistently in my community posts and also in my pinned comments in my videos, encouraging you all to follow that. Because while content on there won't be Bordeaux frequency, maybe it can be, I think Not the Expert only uploads like every week or maybe 2 weeks now, which he used to do more of. But I'll probably upload at like that frequency if I feel like it. It's just a hobby channel, hoping it can make some money and maybe explode if I, am able to do good commentary, edit, and cut. But yeah, is what it is. Heisman has been handing out losses for sure. Indeed, Blue Wolverine. Okay, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. We did get over 300 views and a decent amount of concurrent viewers. Honestly, thank you all for coming on, and subscribe and like the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all very soon. And there will be more of this. Maybe on this channel, probably not. Probably on the other channel. See you guys soon.